Hi, my name's Renee, and I'm a psychologist who works as a mental health counselor with the Red Deer Primary Care Network. I work at a couple of clinics in the Red Deer area, and as well, I teach the happiness program and the grief program. So today we're going to learn a couple of techniques to help us deal with distress. Now, these techniques are especially helpful when we find ourselves in a situation that we have no control over, kind of like the situation we are in right now. So there are so many things that are out of our control, but what we can do is learn to manage the stress that we find ourselves in. So I'm going to teach you two different techniques, and then there's going to be a link to a video with a third type of technique that will help you tolerate the distress in this circumstance. So one of the first things we can do is distract ourselves from the situation, and this one should be used the most sparingly out of the three of them. And that's because we can use that to get a break from the situation, but we don't want to be in the habit of distracting ourselves so much that we are actually avoiding looking at what's really happening. But it will be helpful to give you a bit of a reprieve from the situation being in full focus. So you might find yourself watching a movie, reading a book, having a bath, going for a walk. Those are things that can kind of take the focus off of that situation and give you a bit of a break from it. The other thing we can do is soothe ourselves with our senses. So we can look at the sense of vision. So what do you see in the room that you're in? Maybe you can look at some photos that soothe you. So anything that you see that gives you some focus on your sense of vision would be helpful. Also, our sense of hearing. So what sounds do you hear? You might hear birds chirping. You might prefer to listen to a music and really be curious about the words and the lyrics and the musical notes that you're listening to. You might look for soothing sounds, and you can find many apps to find soothing sounds such as water, lapping waves against the beach, again, birds, whatever sort of sounds are soothing for you. The other thing you can do is soothe yourself with taste. So focusing on enjoying a meal, having your favorite cup of tea. So paying attention to something that you are tasting. Even a piece of mint gum might do the trick. As well, touch. So noticing a pen in your hand, noticing the feel of your fingers through your hair, maybe wrapping yourself in a warm blanket, and then smell. Whether it's good or bad, just kind of taking note of what scents are in the air, or intentionally soothing yourself with some soothing smells, such as lavender or peppermint, whatever scents you find calming. You might even find yourself using essential oils or sniffing some vanilla from the pantry, whatever might soothe you. Now, movement isn't technically a sense because we only have 5 senses, but you could also dance, run, do something to actually get into your body, which can help soothe you into the present moment. So I hope you find these techniques helpful, and I encourage you to watch the short video that also shares one more type of distress tolerance technique with you. Take care. Bye.